Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Hello, Nick.
Conti. No worries, dude. I'll come in. Alan, Sim, have a great sleep. Yeah, I wasn't sure I was going to do this until about 10 minutes ago, so do not worry at all, my friend. Appreciate you stopping by anyway. Just doing a little bit of a test flight here. We've been working on X-Plane, trying to optimize just a bit. And it was actually downwind sim. Let me get the sound mixture going here. Sorry about this, guys. It was downwind sim, yeah. The no contrails.
Hi, Slant Alpha.
Hi, Rob. What's going on, Slanty? Nice to see you. Hey, Gus, come here. Say hello to our friends. Say hello to. Say hi, Conti.
Hi, Conti.
Hi, downwind sim.
Hi, Down One Sim.
Hi, Slant Alpha Adventures.
Hi, Slow Out Adventures.
So there he is. He's in the studios. However, we are special flight rules tonight because we also have, post bath time shenanigans and scantily clad granddaughters running around. Actually, he's only about half clothed himself. So anyway, I don't think Slana Alfred Ventures. Yes, that's right. I don't think any of my grandkids ever are fully clothed at any one time. Like even if it's just like a single sock. I don't know. Adventures. Yes. Probably should need to remember to go back and clip that. But welcome in, you guys. And anybody else who's here. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but it's late. Yes, indeed. Unplanned type of stream. And all right, I am trying to multitask and not doing it very well. And that's okay because, we're going to try to fly down to Vancouver. I've got the time set for the morning here, so hopefully, guys, we'll have some nice lighting. Please don't hate me, Downwind Sim, for doing that, but I do kind of want to see what's going on today as we do stuff, because I also have the accumulated snow plugin or whatever that is. So, all right, let's get this opened up here. And yeah, I took all this stuff, this reflection stuff off. So again, that's probably going to ruin your immersion. Sorry, but that's just the way she goes. All right, let's see. I got what I got here. Block fuel needs to be about 16.2. Back to Juneau, by the way. Again, a couple reasons for this. Number one, I want to replicate one of the airports where I had some low frames, but I also want to read you on this departure. Last time I flew it, it was a mess. 170, we're exceeding the CG right now. Probably gonna have to kick some luggage off here. Oh yeah. Oh, wait a second. I'm in kilograms. Hold on here. How many kilograms are in a pound? Oh my goodness sakes. All right, let's edit this. Bush balloons, if you had to guess. Those are the best kind of tires to have on, my friend. All right, I'm going to switch from freedom units over to kilograms. So for our friends like Continuum from Australia, so he can understand what we're trying to do here. So block fuel will be actually 7,336 kilograms. It's the least I can do for you, Conti, because you work your stream in pounds. So, we're still above the zero fuel weight. All right, we're going to just have to sneak a little bit of cargo off here. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. All right, we'll come back to you here once we get some things loaded in. I'll just take you over here, close you up. And what else do we have? So I'm trying to external power, trying to translate between the Toliss and the Phoenix here, and so some things work in one aircraft, some work better in others. Overall, though, I'm really encouraged by. I did a test flight last night, and nothing crazy from Denver to Salt Lake, and Denver is an add-on scenery, so there was that. There was some weather, and there was also a little bit of traffic, and so I feel like that was a nice test. All right, I'm going to turn the light off now. And anyway, I never had the low frame warning at any time, so that was pretty cool. Hey, Dave.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Okay, I don't believe I have. Oh, I haven't connected yet. FT Frontier Flight is what we're doing tonight. That's pretty far. We have ATC down Vancouver way, but nothing up here in Anchorage. So we'll depart uncontrolled, and then we'll go get our clearance when we get down there. Great to see you, Dave. Happy Sunday night, Monday morning. You're doing well. Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Many blessings. Many blessings. Yep. It's the season to be thankful. As much as Thanksgiving is, end of the year. Kind of get that way too, don't you? All right. Flight plans filed. Indeed, no ATC. So cleared is filed. All that stuff is in. And I have updated my navigational database. So that's pretty cool. Now, here's one of the things that I have not been able to do correctly. And it might be that I don't have something set up like my SimBrief account linked or something. But so it takes me a minute to get all this stuff in here because I have to do it manually. But I kind of don't mind it because it's good practice. I'm getting the cost index of 18. Oh boy. We're going to head up to 37,000. All right. Yeah, you should be able to do an IRS INIT here. And it'll align on ref. And then going to INIT. Let's see. Let's go to B here. Actually, I might need to wait just a second. Yeah, let me do this. Let's go to flight plan, and let's just let's put some things in and get going. So here's the. Let me give you a little visual here. What we're doing. Juneau 6 with the SSR transition. Runway 26 this time, so it's a little bit of an easier departure. The last time we departed was eastbound. You have to make that hard turn to get the heck out of there. This one here, we ought to be able to. I think it's like a little bit of a jog to get around that little hill that's west of the field, but then we're out to. It is the Sisters Island. That's right, Sisters, and then down, all the way down, basically to the entry point of our arrival. Hey, Good Fixins. How are you? Good Fixins flew along with me last time, too. We're back at the scene of the crime. Good Fixins up in Juneau. We're expecting runway 8 left, Whistler 7 arrival. And that will be good. That will be good. So let's get all that stuff put in. Departure, runway 26. It's the Juneau 6. It is the Sisters Island. There we go. Sisters Island. Get that in. That looks good. And then we might as well just go right down here to the arrival. For now, we'll plan 8 left. It could change. We'll go ILS Zulu.
Zero.
Hi, Steve. Good to see you, man. Steve, it was fun lurking in your stream the other day. We just got to get your microphone set up there, buddy boy. The world needs to hear you talking through your stuff. All right, Whistler 7 ILS 8 left the Zulu approach. Yeah, man, it was cool. Cool to no Vias, huh? Transition not allowed. Okay. All right. Do I have a? Yeah, I think I should have. Yeah, it's the Trina. There we go. I missed that part there. Okay, let's get that inserted. And we'll take a quick peek here. Just make sure we don't have any weird discontinuities, things like that. How about we not be zoomed out to 160? All right. Out of here westbound, we hang a left. Oop, there's one right there. We have one right away because we go from the departure directly to the arrival. So this is going to be, from a navigational standpoint, not the most interesting route in the world, but it'll be, like I say, a good test, good weather, and yeah, it should be fun. It should be a fun flight. I forgot how much I liked flying this plane. Downwind Sim, you better be following Steve-O. He was in the 7.5 last night, man, and rocking it. Try another flight. Still stress testing the PC. Oh, gotcha, man. Dave's following now too. Sweet. Yeah, he does good work. He does good work. I think, again, we should encourage people to follow, and yeah, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. All right, that's all in, and I don't know if I've got everything quite yet. Let's go check the INIT and see if we've got everything we need. Page 2. Oh, we can put this in there. 0 fuel weight. I got to go to the... Oh, whoops, sorry. I'm so used to going over to the flight bag, but I got to go back over to my little Toliss screen here. Let's just put these numbers in. So 0 fuel weight's going to be 63.3. And block fuel 7,400. So 63.3 goes there. 7.4 goes here. That looks good. And then let's go to performance. And then now here is where I can help myself out. We're going to do, we just got to select something here, and then it'll change it if it thinks it needs to. So number 26, we got a CG at 30.6. Trim is up 0.1. Flex 73. Packs can be on. 4640. Sorry, 44, 44, 46. All right. Just love hearing the crew running around in the background. We got them all. We're all staying up way too late. Nobody, and I mean nobody, slept last night. It was after, well after midnight before we got folks all finally settled down. and then, so of course the dogs, they don't care. Like, it's when it's time to get up, it's time to get up. So they're usually up around 6:30. So yeah, everybody was pretty tired tonight. Now here's another thing. Again, there was at one time a way to uplink takeoff data, but I'm doing something wrong there, so I'm not going to do that. Hey, we got another raid coming in. Oh, hey, defective crayon. All right, how's that? How's that AnyBuilds A300 treating you? If I recall, you still fly that X-Plane 11 variant, which is fantastic. Yep. I tell you what, it's tempting to reinstall X-Plane 11 for that plane and the FlyJSim planes. but yeah, I'm kind of fully committed at this point to X-Plane 12. What is my CTAP here for Juneau? I have to look. It doesn't give it to me. Oh, you grabbed it, the 2020 version. So yeah, so you were cussing that thing out the whole time. That thing is, the 2020 version is like, it's close enough that it frustrates you because some of it is very much like the X-Plane 11 version, but then like some of the weirdest things just don't work right on it. So yeah, I don't know. All right, what do we have here? CTAP 1870. 1870. Come here, sis. These are the truck keys. So she must have went into your bedroom. All right, well, we better keep those up here, honey. Hey, come here. Come here. What am I getting ready to do, honey? What am I getting ready to do? Can you say fly airplane?
Fly airplane.
Fly airplane. There it was. There's the first official voice work for the, what did you call her, Slant Alpha? The junior flight engineer. Hey, honey, no, don't touch the heading bug. Oh my goodness. Actually, what she likes to do is come up. She's just at the right height that she can reach up and get my keyboard and hold down like the enter key to open up 46 different windows. It's fantastic. Where was I? I think I was setting a comm frequency. Okay, 20. What did I say we had here? 1870. So anyway, she loves to sit and quote unquote fly. Hey, Ron. But really, she just likes to get up and push the buttons. She's really, truly that, does anybody know what all these buttons do? Like, that's her. She's like, what does this one do? What does this one do? Oh, look, this one's, you can twist this one. Oh, this one's a color. Oh, this one makes a sound. She loves that. Looks like we've got our adhering, which is always a good thing.
So interested.
And okay. Twist this one and Papa screams. It's so much fun, dude. I tell you what. And she's just big enough where she can hold on to the yoke, but she doesn't quite know what to do with it. If you didn't have to get on Juneau right now, that's all right, buddy. I appreciate you anyway. I appreciate you. It's probably best that no one watches this departure anyway. So I think I did it one time when you were controlling down here. So you've seen it. You know the mess I can make. Go grab something to eat. Don't even worry about it. We'll be Vancouver's problem in just a couple of minutes. Cleared is filed 5775. Okay. So TARA on. Okay, excellent. Everything so far so good. They do. They let me come down and do my goofy stuff. All right, I gotta look. Make sure we don't have some kind of a crazy altitude restriction here. I don't think so. Juneau 6. Transition altitude, no. Let's just get your butt out of town. We gotta turn out of here on a 251. And I'm not gonna screw around with the whole NDB localizer back course thing that I did the last time. Because that really ended up uh-oh. Brotherly sisterly love is about to happen. We've got one of those cardboard rolls that wrapping paper went on, and so of course the junior first officer, it's a sword, right? And what do you use swords for? Well, you've got to vanquish people and smite people down, and so that's kind of what he wanted to do. But Mom, the Queen, has declared it unlawful. Oh my goodness. 3004 is the QMH. The Queen will have none of it. The boinking stick. Fetch me the boinking stick, sir. It's turning out to be the best stream ever. Again, it's for our own good. For our own good. All right, all that stuff is good. I think it's time to get some APU going here. And no warnings. Start that car. Start that APU. Let's do it. That's entertainment indeed. I don't know how much you can hear, but like it's legit. People coming off the third rope. Like we're doing a great job as adults getting everybody wound down. Bedtime was 14 minutes ago. Who wouldn't tune in for a celebrity boinking? Oh, it's the truth, though. It is the truth. I need a sound clip or something of that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, here's the thing. There's 5 years difference, and I only think there's about 30 pounds difference at this point. As my granddaughter is a stout little turd. I think the junior first officer would have her on length right now, though. So, and a little bit on the quickness. So, all right, flap open, APU available. Let's get some air going. Our dear passengers are probably ready. On, and on. External power. We can disconnect that. Whoops. And again, I always forget. It's not the tablet. It's over here. I've got to go to ground services. Release that. Remove the chocks. Sideline the flight. No, not at all. Not at all. All right, pushback. Do I have a pushback?
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want
Slant
to go.
Alpha, I have a question for you, sir.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
I think I lost all my celebrity pushback voice deals like the one you did. Do you still happen to have that file? I'd love to reinstall that because I kind of miss Slant Pushback. If you do you mind just shooting me a link at some point in time? I would greatly appreciate that. All right. Passenger signs need to be armed. Emergency lights. We will put the beacon light on here as well. This is all fine here and here and here. Fuel pumps are all on. Ah, there we go. All right, thank you. I'm going to open that in another tab, and we'll get to that later on. But yeah, I did.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
I've done a bit of a reinstall, and that was one of the things I did not save. So, all right. We are not flying the Neo version, so we can go just straight to the ignition. And yeah, if we had Neos, we would have a little bit of a cooling, dual cooling option up here. We'd have to wait for the timers to do its thing. It's kind of quite an interesting deal. The 321, which I've not reinstalled yet, but it has a Neo upgrade that I have purchased.
Tow connected and bypass been inserted. Release parking
As well as a custom sound pack, so I'm getting ready to do that here. Juneau traffic.
Starting pushback. And
Frontier Flight 816 is pushing back from gate 4. Juneau. Ooh. Hopefully that, nope, that didn't, we didn't get that pushback. Yeah, it's going to buff right out. Okay. Down, let's just get this thing going here. Do I got a little N2? I do indeed there. Well, 18, 19, 20. Pretty weathery type of day up here in Juneau. I don't know if there's a lot of, I would figure there'd be some snow. Yeah, I think we got a little snow accumulating. Definitely going to need the anti-ice today. Aren't we? Right, let's keep our eyeballs peeled here and double check the start. Well, yeah, Defective Crayon, what's kind of happened here is with the family in town for vacation, like it's you're right, we're all topside down ways. I've had to go much later than normal, obviously, and so yeah, I've been like usually when you're flying, I'm kind of lurking as I'm getting my my things set up, and then vice versa. Yeah, you get done, and I'm kind of firing up. So anyway, it's all good, you know. It's just the way it is, and I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Okay, that's good. Hey, Flydeck, what's up? Thank you very much. First time chatter. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Normally I'd be waving at you on the face cam, but little special flight rules tonight. No face cam, no webcam here. You can hear the chaos in the background, and that's why. All right, that we are looking good here. Whoops, I hit the wrong button there. Don't need radio check. I feel kind of bad. I know that actually both sims put a lot of work into the automated ATC that comes with the game, but I don't know of anyone who uses it. Flydeck, you're in the A321. Yeah, you're the one I talked about. That do you have the Neo engine option with that one? That's a really cool add-on. Only $20 more, by the way, down one sim.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Park brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
But that's a cool plane. You're right. The Toliss stuff is really, really good. Say Intentions just made some big improvements. Well, they better for $20 a month or whatever. I think better fold my laundry. All right. I think we've got a good start. We're going to go flaps 1, so we'll set that guy here. And then we did say we wanted a trim of up 0.1. Whoops. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to kind of kill two birds with one stone here. Let's go flight controls. Give these a check. Full right, center, full left, center. Elevator up and down, rudder right.
Tow is disconnected. Bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time, and have a safe flight.
And then right now we're trimmed. Oh, we're already trimmed 0.1 down as it stands. Nice. I think I left that in from. No, that wouldn't be left in from last. That's where I ended up probably. I don't know. Does this thing have state saving? I don't know if it does. Thinking about stopping it, but then they fixed a bunch of the ATC issues. It's a cool product. Don't get me wrong. It's just not quite in my budget. Okay, so we're started. We can go ahead and turn that off and that off. I'm getting ready to taxi here, so set that taxi. Runway turnoff lights can be there. I need to arm the or set the auto brakes to max. I need to arm the speed brake. I need to check the takeoff config here as well. What do I have? Anything? Left oil temp low. Delay takeoff. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Oh man, sorry. It really was. Oh, now we must be good. It was really low there for a second. Okay. Cabin check, spoilers armed, flaps, takeoff config is normal. You've reached the top of the mountain, Downwind Sim. You run out of planes to spend money on. Oh, you just don't buy planes every week anymore. What's wrong with you, Downwind Sim? Come on. I'll kick you out of the cat lady club if you're not careful. You've gotten more picky. Well, the problem you have really is that pickiness factor, because you can get in and you can really take a close look at them, and so whereas before we were scenery snobs, and now you are an aircraft snob. So and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, let's see. Juneau traffic, Frontier Flight 816 will be taxiing runway 26 via Alpha. Juneau traffic. All right, here's Alpha. We're clear left. Oh, excuse me. Clear to the right. Oh, pardon me. Yeah. Dixie never learned how the sausage was made. Does this snow add-on make things more slipperier? Flight X flying the white X-plane in... Whoops. White X-plane enhancements? I'm not sure I know what that is. I've got the accumulated snow mod working here, and it is definitely looking a lot like Christmas out here. No question about that. Ooh. Oofty mama. Schnurr. Ermagerd. What? How? What? This? Your living room explodes? You know what? It's kids. I don't doubt it. You don't need a gym membership that way.
I can tell she's been eating there.
Really? How? Crushed grapes aren't normal on a carpet?
Raspberries.
The raspberries. It could have been any one of... There are 6 adults in this house, or 6 total people in this house. No, more than that. 5 adults, 8 people in this house. Could have been any one of 8 people. So, Pentagon, welcome in. How are you doing, sir? I kind of feel like I'm not going to mess around here. We're going to go ahead and go dim there. We're just going to put the anti-ice on right now. I got a feeling we're going to need it. Be a little bit of light here if I could. That'd be great.
Welcome to Pop Culture.
That up a little bit as well. And Flydeck, thank you for the follow. Why do I always want Chick-fil-A on a Sunday? Don't say Chick-fil-A. That's my daughter-in-law's favorite. She's going to hijack the stream. Not sure why, but I feel like the Frontier livery is made for snowy conditions like this. I don't know why. Oops. All right, man. Good luck and Godspeed. Sleepy time for you, Fixie. All right, my friend. Thank you so much. Got to get up and pretend to work a few days this week. Sorry to hear that. I'll do my best to distract you. I'm too much on time for Frontier. That's right. You were telling me your son likes to take that, and they're never on time. Yeah, I know. I suppose things happen. All right, I need landing lights coming on here. We have lights 2, strobies to auto. Juneau traffic, Frontier Flight 816 departing 26. We'll be making a left-hand turnout and down the coast to the southwest, Juneau. Let me, what? Wait, hold on. Let's get a little late. Whoa, holy cow. What happened there? Why am I leaning? Oh, my scenery is a little cattywampus. That's a pretty cool shot right there, isn't it? Slip, slip, slip. Yep, definitely slipping a little bit, aren't I? Whoa. All right, coming around. Get her lined up and we'll get going here. Yep, a little bit icy, which is to be expected, I think. Okay, let's get this set, make sure everything is ready to go. I've got the lights on, I've got the trim configured. Takeoff config is checked. I've got my throttle set. This needs to be off. And we're good. Let's rock. Push her up here. Does look like the engines are responding. Okay. Manned flex. SRS blue. Here's airspeed. $100 knots. V1 and rotates. Positive rate gear coming up. It's a fairly immediate, excuse me, fairly immediate left-hand turn here, folks. So we're going to start right now. Do our best to fly the the green cross. There's a little bit of terrain there west of the, or sorry, yeah, west of the airport. I think I said we're heading southwest. We're actually heading southeast. All right, back to lever climb. Looking good. Flaps up. Autopilot on. And I think we're safe as far as getting out of town here. All right, Conti. See you later, my friend. Gonna miss the breakout. Ooh. Ah. $270 was all they charged for business travel. That's not bad, really. Yep. I only like them because that was the 737 that used to fly into our hometown airport. It was Frontier. It was back before they had all the pretty pictures on their tail too. That OG livery, man, that was something else. Everything comfortable back here for you there, Mr. Downwind Sim? I moved you up closer to the wing today, so you don't have to sit all the way in the back. Iowa Scotsman, good evening, sir. I got to give a quick thumbnail. There we go. Great to see you, Iowa Scotsman. Welcome. Happy end of the weekend, Sunday evening, late your time. Great to see you, sir. We're on our way down to Vancouver. There's like a little West Coast Wednesday thing going on, but we're also at the same time doing a test. And what did you guys notice about the departure? Two things. Was anybody paying attention to the departure? Two very important things happened. Got a few more days off still. That's good. Me too. I'll tell you what happened. Number one is we didn't botch the departure. We actually flew the departure like we were supposed to, which was nice. And number two was I didn't get a single low frame warning. So that was also nice. That's probably the most important thing right there, guys. So that's awesome.
Good job.
By the way, you are having some performance issues. The thing that we tried that Downwind Sim suggested, and I don't know if this is fully responsible for the better performance or it's the airplane or what, or maybe a combination of both, but go into your plugins, go down to your X-Pilot settings, and down here you'll see contrails, and unselect enable contrails is what we did. There's what Downwind Sim has kind of researched and suggested to me, and again, it seems to be, at least so far, I don't have my data on, but I don't really care what I'm getting as long as the sim looks halfway smooth in the stream, which I hope it does, and we don't get disconnected from VATSIM, because that's been the big thing that's been frustrating, is not being able to fly anything bigger than, you know, the SR-22 on VATSIM in X-Plane, because I keep getting disconnected. I'd love to have, I don't have to have all my jets, but I want a couple. Be great. Be great to have an Airbus. Be great to have 737. I don't think that Level Up is going to probably be there, but Wilbur is in there. Yep, it's the something Wild Stallion or something, Wild Mustang, I don't remember that, but there's a bunch of them that are out on the org forum. So that's kind of pretty, literally riding off into the sunrise. Wouldn't be so fun from the flight deck, though, would it be? Oh my goodness. We have a visor? I don't think we do. Not modeled. Yeah, that would be a tough one. Holy cow, that'd be a tough one right there. Yeah. So we got a little bit of time before we pick up Vancouver, but I am going to go ahead and oh, I can't tune him in. We're a little too far away, I guess, to pick him up. Oh, actually, never mind. Vancouver Center has gone to bed. Elvis has left the building. Okay, well, that'll make a little bit of a difference, because that means that our traffic won't be quite as heavy. And yeah, we got 5 departures, 6 arrivals, and 1 on the ground right now at Vancouver is all. But it should be, again, enough to kind of test. It's not. If I wanted a true, I guess, apples to apples test, I would have flown up to Anchorage, but the flight time was about the same. I just felt like flying south instead of north. What do we have for a flight time here from Juneau? Hour 45. Yeah, so that should be just about right. Hour 45. At least this time it's not pitch black like it was the other day. But, all right, let me see here. Thank you again very, very much, Defective Crayon, for your awesome raid. Welcome in, raiders from the Defective Crayon channel, and I am so sorry that I didn't introduce myself earlier. I was a little busy, but my name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. We do various flight sim-related shenanigans in all kinds of different aircraft. When it's not Christmas break, it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but Christmas break, everything is out the window, and I just hop on when I have a couple of minutes and feel like I've got, the energy to stream. So hence tonight, kind of a bonus flight. On top of that, we are in the middle of a reinstall of X-Plane 12. I'm actually trying to get the performance back up to where I remember it, to where it's at least something I can run like a little bit bigger airliner in. But I'm also needing to delete my old version of X-Plane because that is where I plan to install Microsoft 2024 whenever I do end up buying it. Hey, Jet, what are we doing, sir? Ben? Gentlemen?
Hey.
Gentlemen?
Upstairs.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Upstairs. Come on. Let's go. Come on, boys. Upstairs.
I love my two big golden retrievers just kind of coming on down. Because with me, they just come down. But obviously, everybody here and food all over the place, we've tried to keep them upstairs. Uh-oh. There's the littlest one in the background. Not sure you can hear her or not, but not happy. Stand by. I may need to go provide some assistance here. Oh, here it comes. There we go. That's better. Let's come say hi to the crew. Oh yeah. She's not happy that because I'm not flying the Boeing. What? How are we doing? Oh yeah. Oh. Whoops. All right, I'm back. Back at the flight deck. We've kind of reached that critical junction of the evening where the official bedtime line has been drawn in the sand. So you know, that's what you're going to get in the background. All right, so here we go, guys. Again, this is going to be quite a scenic flight down the coastline here. I love this fjord land here that we have in eastern Alaska and western Vancouver. It's British Columbia, I should say. It's so beautiful here. Just wish that ATC would have hung a little bit longer, but I also understand it's late and some people have to work tomorrow. Tell you what, there was a big event. There's still quite a bit of ATC over here. I was thinking about doing Atlanta to Philly, but I figured these guys would log off way before Vancouver, because Vancouver has a weekly Sunday night West Coast weekend event. Oh, all of Vancouver is now gone. So anyway, but that's okay. Test shall proceed without interruption. We're getting pretty close, actually, to top of climb. Got 5,000 still to go. Man, this aircraft is quiet. Forgot about that. Super quiet. I think that's one of the things that they did in the sound pack enhancement was to increase the aircraft volume, the engine volume here. I don't know if you guys can even hear that. I can barely hear that. I could probably do a little something here. Set that, probably just max those guys out here. Oh, that helps a little bit. I think this one also has, in the ISCS screen, does it have some sim configs here? I thought it had, oh, sound, there we go. So yeah, this is where, so like if you end up getting one of those sound packs, this is kind of how you check to make sure those are ready to be. That'll work though. Oh, it's a little too loud. I need to turn this down. We are back closer to the engines. It's a fine line. Alright folks, I'm going to step away for just a second and refill my beverage. Leave you with the beautiful wing view here, and hopefully we'll level off at 37 and be just fine. I shouldn't be but a minute. Okay. I'm back. We've successfully leveled off. Things are good. Quick scan here. Probably got about an hour or so to cruise. And maybe about 30 minutes into that, we can start thinking a little bit of descent. I could also unarm the ground spoilers. That's off. APU available. Oh, I left my landing lights on. Dang it. And I turned off the APU bleed, but never did turn off the APU. Yeah, so a couple of blunders there. But that's kind of what you get for these parts. Whoops. Okay. Headbutting the mic here so I get my chair situated. So the iPad here is not a horrible one. It's a little dated. I don't have the AvaTab plug-in. That was a little bit of a frame hit for me. But you can do a lot of the same weight and balance stuff here. You can load the aircraft this way, do your same takeoff performance, landing performance calculations, and the best part here is it does have a nice checklist. But again, I just never really use it because there's a couple things on the Toliss that you don't have on the iPad. The main one is just the ground services. So I just have always used this, and yeah, right or wrong, I don't know, but after a whole lot of testing, you finally settle on the recipe for cooking your ortho tiles. Good deal, good deal. Yeah, Downwind Sim is would be a good one. I don't know if you talked to him at all or not, Ron, but he's kind of the mad scientist of X-Plane, and he's been doing a fair amount of that for quite some time. And now, Downwind Sim, I don't know if you're still here or not, because I think he was trying to get to bed. But it looks like there's the old Ortho for XP that worked really well in X-Plane 11, and then I think they've got a new version, but apparently it's a Python only deal for X-Plane 12, but it does a good job of the water and all that good. So it brings out all those nice features of X-Plane 12. But anyway, Ron, enjoy, and I can feel your SSD warming up as we speak. I can remember those days of getting started, and I'd pick out 5 or 6 to do right at the end of the day. I'd get those guys going and come check in the morning and see how things went. Now I've got like an 8 terabyte external hard drive full of ortho. Oh, you started doing an X-Plane 9, so heck yeah, you've been an orthoholic. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'd be curious to compare settings with you, because I'm always on the lookout for that kind of stuff, just to make sure everything is working well. For the most part, oh, excuse me, all the tiles that I've made in X-Plane 11 have worked really well. F-Geek, what's up, man?
The F-Geek Central. He's a legend.
You got a new welcome sound there, my buddy. You have 30 gigs left on your X-Plane. Man, it fills up fast, doesn't it? I hope you heard that welcome. It's kind of quiet on my end. I managed to get the junior first officer in for a couple custom sounds. AppGeek, you're one of them. Welcome in, buddy. Man, I don't even have anybody that I could monitor that's in range for you guys to listen to here. I feel terrible about that. Terrible, I tell you. I probably don't say the legend anymore, AppGeek, but you know, it's the best I can do. I'm an old man. Started with the U.S. with the Ned 13. Found a good compromise between size and performance. And that's the whole thing, right? Like, it's nice you can set the level of detail to be a little bit more precise, you know, around the airports, where it doesn't have to be quite so precise, you know, in other areas. I think that's pretty cool. That whole auto or ortho for XP, that's just a miracle of coding as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it is it's just incredible that we can look at the photorealistic. That looks amazing, I think. You had help from the man himself several times. Oh yeah, Oscar's a great dude. Yep, he stepped in and helped us along the way too. He's a great guy. But yeah, he changed the face of X-Plane, and honestly, like, I think that like, he influenced. I don't know what Microsoft Flight Sim would have done had X-Plane not had ortho, you know, the level of scenery that we had. Because if you remember, back in FSX days, right, Flight Sim 10 days, like the world scenery was not great. It was not great at all. So so I think at least he's partially to be credited for the wonderful Bing imagery that we have in Microsoft Flight Sim. Yep, he's a pioneer. The other guy that I think was interesting to visit with, in not so much myself, but I know Dalwin Sim and the other VR guys talked with a gentleman named Sparker, who is a VR genius, and he's the guy that also has developed the Fly with Lua stuff. So it's like, holy cow, he was just wandering around Flight Sim Expo 2 years ago when we went down there, and just the nicest dude. Just come up and visit with you. Super smart guy, but just like, I don't know, just the most unassuming guy. But trying to remember Bill. I think his name is Bill. Gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now. But man, there's some folks, you know. Austin and his team have done a great job. They really have. There's a lot, and I've been critical about a lot of things, but the overall sim, man, it's really come a long way. X-Plane has come a long way. Yeah. What a good dude. Funny. Holy crap, he's funny. Gonna get down to brass tacks here, Slanty, this coming week. Get all my reservations made. Get my Sim Expo ticket purchased, and then I gotta just figure out transportation. What I'm gonna do. Right now, the big question, and actually maybe I'll just ask you guys that kind of live out there on the East Coast, is so my wife is coming along with me. And we're going to kind of turn it into a little bit of an anniversary trip. Be our 35th anniversary, and we were going to go to New York for our 30th, but COVID kind of took care of that. So we've put it off a little bit, and this seems like a good opportunity to kind of do both, you know, kind of get out, the good reason to get out on the East Coast, and then a good reason to spend a little extra time. So anyway, we're going to go to New York as well as Providence. And we can either come out before the expo, run around New York for a little while, then go to Providence, then head back home, or we can come to the expo and then stay around a little bit and head home afterwards. The danger of heading home afterwards, the thing I'm worried about, and maybe I don't need to be, is that the weekend after Flight Sim Expo is 4th of July. That's that time period. So is that a super horrible time to travel? Is that a bad expected delays and cancellations and all that stuff, or is that not a big deal? I think she would prefer to stay, like come out to the expo, hang out in Providence for a few days, and then stay. Yeah, and I'm kind of like, no, let's go before, so we miss that. I can actually, it's as crazy it may seem, I can actually get a direct flight from Providence to Denver. So that's the route we're going to take. We had kicked around flying into Philly, or flying into New York, and flying into Boston, but good opportunity to see the fireworks. Well, see, the thing is, though, Slanty, is we would not be, so we actually would be, like, I don't think she could stay. So Friday the 4th is July 4th. So the Flight Sim Expo is that weekend before. You know, it's the 26th through the 28th. And then we would want to stay a couple of days, you know, and anyway, so we'd be literally flying out like on the 4th or the 5th or something like that. Yeah. I won't say Rob said, but I'll just say the people that I know that live out there think it's probably best. But so we could come out, like I say, the weekend before, spend 3 or 4 days in New York, and then we're trying to figure out, like, we really want to take a train from New York to Providence, and because neither one of us have ever really traveled by train before, so we're trying to get all that figured out right now. And yep, what the big question that we have right now, being train newbies, is, like, I know that there are trains that run back and forth, but like not all of them allow you to take your baggage along with you. So we're gonna have to figure out that as well. But anyway, yeah, there's actually some pretty cheap tickets, and yeah, the plane ride itself shouldn't be too bad. So I think we'd fly to New York one way, train ride to Providence one way, and Providence back to Denver one way. Yeah. The Northeast Corridor is one of the areas where train service is readily available. Yeah. Most would accommodate baggage. Yeah. Aside from the daily commuter ones. Yeah. Anything via Amtrak. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so I've actually been looking, because train tickets, like, I didn't realize they're quite a bit cheaper than airline tickets. And so I think for, it's not a long train ride, an hour and a half or something like that. I think I might splurge and get like a first class ticket. I'll let my wife sit in economy on the train, but I'll get myself a first class ticket. Should be all right. What do you think, guys? Now, I guess there's one of the trains we looked at had like a little private suite. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I don't need like a sleeping car, but it'd be nice to not have to sit out, like you're on a bus. But again, it might not matter, because I might just be like, holy crap, I'm on a train. This is so cool. And I think you can get up and move around, right? Like you can go to the dining car and your own cabin. Yeah, that's what it is. I thought that might be kind of fun. Grab a little cat nap or something. I don't know. A lot of those details kind of to iron out in the next day or two. But we're definitely down on being there. Looking forward to seeing everybody again. Missed you guys in Vegas. Promise not to heckle you, Slant Alpha, on your presentation. You're doing another presentation, right? I think I saw you on the official list. By the way, what are you doing up so late there? Robert Shearman Jr. Surely it's a work day tomorrow for you. Greater Ocean City Municipality. They're running. They don't shut down. Explains your Tinker Sim. Yeah. Okay, official list hasn't been published, but you signed up to speak. Nice. Are you going to do another similar, I liked what you had the time that we were down in Houston. It was kind of a beginner's guide to what to do and what not to do and all that stuff. VATSIM myth debunkers. Love it. I love it. Yeah, Ron, X-Plane, that's the thing about X-Plane that's cool, is getting in and messing around with stuff. I do see I'm not really much of that, but I do see the appeal. I haven't even made a scenery in, 7 months. When did football start? August. Yeah. Yeah, going on 6 months here. Poor Downwind Sim, he's he's pretty much taken the Bush League fly-ins all on his own for the last half a year. All right, my friend. Have a great night. Hello to you and yours. Scratch a dog's belly for me, and we'll see ya.
No. No.
No.
It's about to have binky wars over here. All right, guys, I think maybe it's maybe just a bit early, but why don't we check in? Let's just do some review here. Yeah, we're about halfway. I would say not quite. Might be a little early to look at the Whistler 7, but that's okay. We'll look at it now. We'll probably need to review it again. We're going to hit Trina. That's our transition in. We're going to be up 10,400 at Cody. Between 12 and 10 at Omvup, and 230 on the speed. Above 91 at Camvo, 71 at Iluta, and then Menpu max 220, step down 54 at Goxon, and then above 36 on the outbound. Try to hit that at Vinlo at 210. Turn us around. Right now we're expecting 8 left, so that'll be this northern runway here. Yeah, let's take a look at that while we've got it. We can get all this stuff set up while we've got some time. We don't have to feel rushed. We're taking the ILS Zulu, so 110.55, approach course of 83. We will be intercepting out here the initial fix 3000 Eckham. Grab the glide slope here, 6.2 out from Omrad, excuse me, and on down we go. We've got a looks like we've got a decision height at 213, decision altitude, excuse me, at 213. And if we should happen to go missed, it's a left-hand turn. Let's see here. Don't exceed 230 on the mist, up to Sespe. Climbing left turn to 3000, direct Sespe, and then there's a hold right there. That's our mist, and we can do a shuttle climb or a shuttle hold if we need to. Climbing shuttle hold. All right, awesome. Okay, what do we say? Cody above 10.4. Yep. Omvup is between 12 and 10. Good deal. We do have a 230 speed restriction. That's there. Oh, I can pop this guy out. Heck yeah. I do remember doing that. This is a nice feature of this aircraft. Except I can't grab it. There we go. All right, let's keep it going. We need Camvo needs to be above 91. Yep, Iluta above 71, and that's all in there. Goxon has to be above 5,400. That is. And Menpu has a 220 speed restriction. Good, that's in there. We turn outbound to Vinlo. We need to be above. Maybe above 36,000. Right now they've got us at 6,000 at 210. And then we can drop down in, grab the initial fix, Eckham at 3, decel, Omrad, there's where we grab the glide slope. Head on down to the runway, and then if we go missed, we climb up to Sespia. No more than 230 up to 3,000. Alright, that looks awesome, guys. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Let's check the nav rad nav page here. Shouldn't have anything quite yet. No. Yeah, nothing quite yet. Nothing until we arm the glide. Or, actually, no. Get a little closer to the approach. Plug that in manually. Let's get this stuff in your QNH on the ground in Vancouver. It is 3001. Looks like it's still looks like it's a pretty nice day. We've got the temperature at 3, so a little bit above freezing, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. And the winds, let's see, winds are at 5. Nice. Now we said the barrel, the minimums 210, I think. Let me look again. Zulu ILS GNSS Zulu was sorry, 213. Okay, that looks good. That would give us, by the way, a landing speed of 32, approach speed 137, full configuration for that. All right, that's all set, you guys. We're a little bit ahead of the game. Again, really apologize. I thought I was smart picking the side of the world that had the ATC, but unfortunately, it's just not worked out that well. Either that's me, a duplicate. Yep, that's a duplicate. Everybody's went to bed on the West Coast. Meanwhile, the East Coast still halfway buzzing. Although my Atlanta to Philly would have met the same fate as Atlanta and Washington centers have both gone offline. So when it's this late, it's just the chances you take, you guys, I guess. Let's have some flybys. Just a little over bloomed, I think, but once you get up close like that, it looks great. Little relaxing wing view here for you. No idea why that popped up. Tell you, my original goal here was to see if I could make it to the Milk Run Monday that they have every week down in Australia. But I don't see it listed here. Why do I not see it listed? It usually kicks off at midnight my time, which is in an hour and a half. I'm just gonna see if I could stay up that late and do one. I always am jealous when I see the announcement in my events channel. I'm like, ah, man. And then on one day of the month, they call it the spilled milk run. I don't know if they do something a little different or what, but why don't I see it advertised? Excuse me. Let's look at the events calendar here more closely. So we are, let's see, this would be us here, Sunday, and then West Coast weekends, that's us, and then, yeah, there's nothing. Turnaround Budapest, vectors to Copenhagen, Dusseldorf, Monday, Winnipeg, doing a little something on Monday as well. A little Ryan Tardy trial, very cool for a C1, that's awesome. But also, no Moncton Monday, and they usually have Moncton Monday listed on this as well, so that's interesting there. So, I don't know. See if I can go back in time on my event feed. There it is. Milk Run Monday starts at 12 a.m. every Monday. Every Monday. Bat Pack, most popular of all the weekly events on any given Monday. Flat famous J curve between Melbourne and Sydney. There you go. Can I make it to midnight? Yeah, Ron, wasn't that sad news? I mean, the guy, what a life he lived. He made it to 100, and but yeah, he'll be missed. What a guy, man! I tell you what, he just turned into such a humanitarian force. Pretty amazing guy. And I'm not a Democrat, but I did respect him. You can hear the little one in the background. Not happy. She wants her sister's binky. figured you would rather listen to the engine noise than carrying on. The tiredness, the battle. I think maybe they both are finally giving up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Appreciate you guys hanging out. This has got to be one of the most boring streams of the history of streaming, but it has been a super fantastic one for me because, like I say, everything is performing extremely well, and I am really happy with that. I'm hoping we get into Vancouver. Vancouver is another place that has add-on scenery, and yeah, if we can get in there without getting a warning, man, I would be a happy dude. I would be a happy dude. So let's see, here's the other thing that we could look at, though, is if we don't have, see, they already are kind of getting some stuff organized down here Australia way. It's gonna take, if I do end up doing this, it's gonna take a little bit to switch sims. The last time I switched from Microsoft to X-Plane, it took a full hour for me to land, switch sims, load in, and get airborne again. So I might be actually okay. Let's see if I've got any friends flying tonight. Casual, he's doing his thing from San Jose up to San Diego. Very nice, very nice. Little 737 action. Awesome. Dave is descending. San Antonio heading into El Paso. Oh, that's a great spot. He's taking advantage of some of that Fort Worth action. I don't know where I'm not sure where the event was tonight. Ito Diggs over at Liverpool and Bixity. He's doing his thing, doing his transatlantic thing like he loves to do. There he is. He's coming westbound there, heading from Dublin to Dulles. Nice. That'll be a nice overnight flight there. Pure luck. He's buzzing around. Where's he going to? He's in the he's in probably, well, no, I don't think he flies X-Plane. He's heading up to I don't even know how to say that, Kuujjuaq Airport in 737. Is that an A319? I don't remember. Might be an A319. QC Frank down at Grundy. Where's Grundy at? Not going to show me that. Shoesies at Cherry Point on the ground, getting ready to do some things. Apparent. Not sure where that is either. Sometimes it has a hard time zooming in on where you're at and what you're doing. So, but yeah, you've been Volata stocked. You have been Volata stocked. I tell you what, are about to get serious. There's the top of descent indicator. I've got no ATC, so we're just gonna spin it all the way down to 3,000, and we'll probably let the aircraft do most of the work as we head down. But then once we get down a little closer to Vancouver, I might take control of some of it and try to get down a little bit sooner. We'll see. The thought just occurred to me here that I don't have either Sydney or Melbourne sceneries. it looks like Sydney is actually on sale. If I wanted to pick up the payware version. Melbourne is also on sale. Very, very interesting. Melbourne also has a freeware one. Oh, I have that one already installed. There's an update for it though. All right, decisions. That could add to our process here, couldn't it? I don't have. Let's see. What do I have for scenery for Microsoft Flight Sim? Yes, I've got Brisbane. I've got a payware Brisbane. A couple of freewares that I've grabbed over the last year flying with Continuum. These are all kind of freewares that he's flown. Nothing in Sydney, and nothing. Well, I don't know. It says. I don't know. All right, so we've got decisions to make. I told myself I was done buying scenery in Flight Sim 2020. But both of these are Orbix sceneries, so I feel like, probably be okay. I don't want to get anything downloading in the background either, because I want to just do a clean test all the way down here and not worry about anything crazy interfering with the approach. Tower's 1870 at Vancouver. I wonder if I get a confirmation on that here. Gosh dang it. Yep, 1870. So let's have that ready to go. Oh, it's in already. And I probably should be at least monitoring that. It wasn't. There's not been a lot of traffic out this way, unfortunately. Sydney is a Fly Tampa airport, it looks like. Here's Sydney. We got a couple minutes. Let's take a look here. Looks pretty nice. That was messed up. That looked way messed up. Why are there two? Must be two ways to get on, and then taxiways. Oh wow, look at that. That looks really nice. Fly Tampa's stuff is super good. Holy cow, it's good. Yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Sydney Harbor, is that the one that has the famous opera house? Is that Sydney? Nice details. And then what about Melbourne? Melbourne's just Orbix, plain old Orbix. Plain old Orbix, but Orbix also very good. Look at all those Jetstars. I wonder if I have surely I've got an Airbus I can fly down there, Jetstar. Oh, DC-3, that'd be kind of fun. Be really fun. All right, decisions, you guys. We're gonna just kind of hang tight, see how this thing goes. Maybe we'll head down Australia way for another leg. Do you pile on a second short night of sleep on top of a first short night of sleep? That's the question right now, my friends. That is the question. If I don't do the milk run today, however, there is a chance that it will not get done until April. I think that's the last time I actually have a I'll have a break that long. JDS is saying just do it. Thanks for the 100 bits, man. How are you, dude? Welcome to the stream. It is a feel almost like I owe it to you guys to give you some actual ATC. Those 27 people have hung out this long. Listen to me yammering and listen to my grandkids crying in the background. I feel like I owe you guys one. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think everything is pretty well set, guys. We've briefed the arrival. You're on your 6th wind after fun holiday hangs. Gonna push through. Just gotta push through. All right. Yeah, I tell you, JD. I don't know how old you are, but I have a harder and harder time doing that. But like I say, I might get on the ground if things go well and I get down on the ground and things are like it works. I might be on such a high. I might be feeling like it's doable. You're almost 40. Oh, doggone you. You're about in your prime then, my friend. That's awesome. That's awesome. Old enough? Got a few aches and pains? Well, yeah. I mean, like every pickup worth its weight, right? That's it's going to have a couple of scratches and dents in it if you use it. Okay, I think we got about 50 miles or so until we head down the hill. Yeah, I thought my 40s into like my best weight room year was actually my 49th year. That was the year that I had my personal best in a couple different lifts, and I felt like I was the strongest that I'd ever been. So that was kind of a cool year. Since then, I've had a couple of injuries and a couple of surgeries, and so I don't really get out. I don't toss the heavy stuff around like I used to, but I think your 40s are kind of like that prime time in your life where you are still physically in pretty good shape, but you're like mentally, like you're a lot smarter about things. So you just like your brain is caught up to your body a little bit. So enjoy. You got at least 10 great years coming your way, my friend. And I think physically, I think I would have been, I'm still not horrible, but I think I'd have been good even through, I mean, I'm on the downhill side of my 50s now. I think I'd still be still be pretty strong had I been able to avoid a couple of surgeries that I had. But I injured myself. One of them was a fishing accident where I took a little bit of a tumble and The other one was I hurt myself playing tennis. So it was like, I was active. I was doing stuff I love. And, that's part of the risk. I didn't slip on the front steps shoveling my driveway or something. You know what I mean? Like that's not the way to go out. Here we go. About 40 to run. We'll be on our way. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Or, yeah, I reached down to pick up a sock. And I later on I needed back surgery. Yeah, it's just crazy, JD. It's just crazy. Because it can happen. But, I mean, I just think, yeah, you just got to do the things you enjoy doing. When you stop moving, man, it's just, that's when bad things happen. Uh-oh. My dogs are at the ready. No barking, no meowing on guard there, AbGeek. None of that stuff, my friend. None of that stuff. Alright, so I am definitely seeing visible moisture, so when we start to head down, I'm going to go ahead and put the anti-icing on again, just to be safe. And then we will make our way down. Alright, before descent checklist, the MCDU is set up. We're going to go medium auto brake. We arm the spoiler and we will preload the local altimeter 3001. So let's just preload that. Okay, that'll be ready to go. And everything else I think is good. Good. Alright, I'll hold off going to tower until we're a little closer. I think I go over to guard or to CTAF a little early sometimes. And it kind of maybe puts me in a bad spot. Okay, let's go ahead. And descent is now armed. We're going to start tracking down here. Let the McDo kind of do its thing. And again, we were going to go ahead and go anti-icing. On. Everything else is good. Technically, in real life, there's no legal obligation to use CTAF. You learned that a few weeks ago in flight school. Yeah, I suppose, but again, why wouldn't you, right? Like, everybody wants to stay safe. And our deal here is also a little bit different. We definitely would not be uncontrolled at any point in time during this flight. So, you know, it's a nice compromise. But I wonder if there would ever be a time when, like, it would make sense to. Oh, you just said it's some uncontrolled fields have no radio. Yeah, and I mean I can remember also for the longest time. Some planes. Yeah, like there were no transponders, there were no radios, and so yeah, you just you literally flew by looking out the window. Many stories in that book, Flight of Passage, were like that. I thought it was kind of cool too, and you could fly back in the day. And AvGeek, you would know more about this than me, being a student pilot. But back in the day, you could fly into a controlled field without a radio, and they would use. They would use either colored lights or flags to let you know if you were cleared to land or not. Just make a low pass, and they would wave at you out the tower window. You still do that at your locals, at your local class, yeah. So I mean, I think you would have to get a hold of them ahead of time, right? Like phone in a flight plan or something, or let them know when you're coming, what you're flying, just so they could be on the lookout for you, right? Like you can't just show up and do some kind of wing wag or something. At least I don't think you can, but maybe you can. They let you use the light gun on the tower tour, but said don't shoot it toward the planes to avoid confusion. Ah. Yeah, and I suppose that you know, if the tower for some reason would have some issues, right, with their comm frequency, that they would still have a backup way, an old school backup way to communicate. I don't know how all that works, but I just found that super interesting when I was reading that Flight of Passage, and they were talking about that. Needless to say, it's always important to hit your altitude restrictions on any kind of descent, but around here, British Columbia has lots and lots of terrain to avoid, so we are double checking and making sure we're where we're supposed to be on this arrival here. Again, it is the Whistler 7 arrival. We want to be above 10,400 at Cody. And we look to be in good shape there. Our terrain radar is picking up a little bit of the tops of the peaks. We are obviously going to be in IMC. Weather station at Vancouver is reporting winds 100 at 5. Very good visibility once you get down below the clouds, which are a few at 13,000. It's scattered at 2,000. At flight level 210. I cannot read. So we actually should start to break out here at 21,000. Here at a couple thousand feet, start to kind of break through some of this stuff. That should be quite nice approach into Vancouver. So, and this is a good stress test again because decent amount of weather, right? I don't know how much traffic is still down there, but you know, we've got some weather, we've got an add-on scenery, and a combination of traffic. It's no more or no less than we had when we flew up to Anchorage a few days ago and had the disconnect problems. So it should be like I say, a little bit of an apples to apples deal. Yep, you can see the restriction there at Cody, so it's tracking that path. We're just about to get below 18, so I'm going to go ahead and just put it in a little bit early. It can adjust its descent rate slightly. And it's telling me right now, ice not detected. So it might be just warm enough that we don't need it. But the outside temperature right now is -14, and we definitely are in the clouds, visible moisture here. So I'm going to leave it on. We'll leave it on. Well, we're through 210 and still not out of it quite yet. So again, the other layer here, it actually said there were only a few at 1,000, 13,000. I cannot talk. My brain, I think, is starting to shut down, you guys. This milk run thing just may not happen. There's the visible moisture. No ice detected yet. That's good. Maybe it's doing its job. There's 13,000. We're supposed to be coming out of it, but maybe not. Maybe not. Excuse me. This is about to get interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, all that stuff can come on. We will just look for flap schedule here, and we're starting to slow down a little bit. Getting bounced around a little bit as well here. Did a early test flight in this 2 nights ago. No, actually it was last night. Pardon me. And flew into Salt Lake City, and was a very late, like, not horrible late, but like a 500 feet above ground breakout at night. It was really cool. It's just kind of fun, even though it's a sim. Like, it always is a relief when you see the ground, when you see the runway lights. All right, should be coming up to Sub, and we need to be between 14 and 10 at Sub. And we're past. Oh, Keene. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I take it back. Yeah, no, that's fine. Sub. Where's Sub at? I'm looking at the wrong plate. We need to be on Bup, which is what we just passed, in between 10 and 12, and we are. We're good. We're at 10,000, leveled off a little bit. Kind of our speed coming down. I've got the landing lights on already. Speed should be at 230, and it is perfect. At Menpu, we're going to slow down to 220. That's what's in. 9,400 is a good altitude. Okay, I'm liking it. Menpu. Mike Echo November Papa Uniform. Menpu. But yes. I feel like it wants to kind of, you know what I mean? Like, there's a layer, but kind of sort of can see down there, you know, sort of, kind of, sort of. This just could be an interesting approach, folks. Yeah, there we're sort of. Oh, it looks a lot better out here without the blinding light. Maybe that's the whole deal. It's the light. Definitely out of it there. Yeah, it's just the glare of the light. Yeah, we're getting out of it. Ah, very good. Very good, sir. Very good, sir. I think I'm about to hit my 30-mile ring here. I would guess. Yeah, about 30 miles. Vancouver traffic. Frontier Flight 816 is 30 miles north of the field. 10,300 inbound, runway 8 left, Vancouver. Not sure anyone is still down there, but hello. Alright, I'm expecting some snow. Although, you know what? Here on the coast, it might be more rain than snow. I don't know. It's going to be a very glary approach, though, isn't it? Although we'll be facing more this way on the approach, so maybe it won't be quite so bad. Okay, about to step down again here, guys. Step down and slow down. 220 is what we're needing.
Vancouver traffic, aircam 121 heavy, turning left base for island 08 left.
8 left, that's where he's going to.
Vancouver.
He's going to. Technically, put down my first notch here at. As soon as we slow down to 220. And I'm not seeing him on the TCAS just yet. Gotta keep our eyes peeled to see if we see anything. With this sun, it's gonna probably be pretty tough. If it was nighttime, regular time here, we could maybe see his lights blinking. All right, go down and slow down. There's Menpu. Making that turn slow to 220. And I'm going to go ahead and put the first notch of flaps down here. And we'll have one more slow down here at Venlo, 210. Try to get myself all the way down to 3,000. At this point in time, I think we can just kind of go down. We got to be about 5,400 when we make this turn, and that's not going to be a problem. So let's increase this a little bit. Let's put this to 210. Just take some manual control here. Sooner we can get down to 3,000, sooner we can turn toward the airfield and be down on the ground. Put you guys out of your misery. Right. Getting close to overspeed, and here's what that's telling me. Let's go ahead. In fact, we're going faster than we're supposed to. We're supposed to be 220 here max. Which is interesting. We're going 230 when I got a notch of flaps out. Vancouver traffic, Frontier Flight 816 is turning on the outbound leg for the ILS runway 8 left. Vancouver traffic. Oh, I think I need to engage it. That's why. Shoot. That's why. Same thing with the speed here. Let's engage the speed at 210. Can we please? Can we please? Not sure. It's all right. Do some speed brakes here. Let's get the speed under control. Heading down. Venlo, I need to be above 3,000 and 210 on the speed. I'm going to be fine on both of those. There's 210. Almost, almost, almost. Okay, put those back up and rearm.
Vancouver traffic, Air Canada 121, 10-mile final ILS, reserve left.
All right, 10-mile final. So we're going to go ahead and just extend. If we were to turn base right now, we might turn right in front of the guy. So I guess at the end of the day, we could give the speed back to the airplane and keep the descent going. It's interesting we don't have them on TCAS. I thought the TCAS worked on this plane. Got something turned off here. TARA. Yeah, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Alright, I think I can turn in now. Vancouver traffic. Frontier Flight 816 is turning left base. Runway 8 left. Vancouver.
Vancouver traffic, Flight 863, descending 3000 on the Connect 5. Applying for the zero right.
Alright, so he's 08 right.
Vancouver traffic, Air Canada 121 Heavy, 5 mile final, line left, early left, Vancouver.
Let's approach the descent phase here. We've got good. We're down at correct altitude here. We can turn in. I think I've got a glide slope maybe way up there. Here comes the localizer as well. Let's throw the approach in. I think I might have shot right through my localizer. Doggone it. Vancouver traffic, Frontier Flight 816 is turning inbound, 15-mile final, 8 left, Vancouver. Alright, I think we're doing good here. Managed to get ourselves back on the glide slope. Or sorry, on the localizer here, and I do think this is our glide slope coming up. We've got about 10 miles to go before we get to Amrad. Amrad is where we pick up the glide. We're really pitching. Let's go second notch of flaps here so we can get that nose down just a skosh. Throw some power in there. That should help. Again, we want 132 is our landing speed. 137 is the approach speed. Everything else I think looks good and ready to rock. Looking lovely out there. Lovely, lovely. Got the runway in sight. We could shoot this bad boy visually if we wanted to. Shipping traffic. That's cool. So left-hand turn when we get down on the ground. And we're just going to take any gate, whatever's closest.
Vancouver traffic, Air Canada 121, heavy clear, runway 08 left, Vancouver.
Alright, he's clear. Sounds good. Maybe slowed down a little early, but that's alright. Vancouver traffic, Frontier Flight 816, 10-mile final, Runway 8 left, Vancouver. Omrod is 6.2. Uh-oh. It's kind of anticipating the glide slope a little bit here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll keep it at 180 until 5, so we'll keep it at 180 until we're just past Omrod. We'll just slow it down and make our way in. Thank you again, guys. 23 or so of you that are still here. Appreciate it. Hopefully I can give you a decent landing as a reward.
Vancouver traffic, flight 863, descending 3000, number 30.
What's that guy hauling? I do think the shipping traffic is pretty dang cool. And I love the water effects, I really do. I think the seaplane stuff in X-Plane is really good. All right, guys, time to slow down. $37 is what we want here. Gear down. And flaps full. It's ours to mess up now.
$500. $400. $300.
Glide slow.
Did get low, didn't I?
100 above. 200.
Glide slow.
Vancouver traffic, flight 863, checking
Glide
base
slow.
for the altitude right number 2, I believe.
Minimum
Landing.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Slightly left, but actually we'll live with that. Versus green. Yeah, I thought about that one, but I think we'll quite go all the way down. Well, my auto brakes didn't disconnect. Well, that wasn't bad. You can tell we're a little stuttery here, but no warnings, so that means we're staying above 20, which is okay. I mean, you can live with all that. That was awesome. Okay, clean up the flaps. Should need runway turnoff lights. There's the first time I've got that warning. And it's kind of corrected itself, so Vancouver traffic, Frontier Flight 816 is clear of 8 left. Vancouver. Yeah, so
Traffic, flight 863, in Nakamasa.
I have no idea what that dude said. Inakamabit. Okay, we're just going to kind of come straight in here, guys. Guys and gals. Turn that off. Strobes can come off. Oh, I'm running over something here. Look out. Oh, no, that's just the shadow. Fooled me. Slow down, big fella. Slow down. So, one little scenery warning. I mean, I don't know that constitute a fantastic result, but it's definitely improved. Too far. Shoot. Definitely improved. And you know, at this point in time, I think I will take that. Now, would I fly this thing in a big, like, FNO? Well, probably not. But hopefully it, JD thinks. I think basically to the end it was pretty good. Oh, hey, I've got a little auto gate here. Let me see what happens here. I click that bad boy. Ah, fart. I don't want that. I really don't want that. Go away. This is a Sam scenery.
Traffic, 863, just on file for runway 0 right.
But yeah, considering the last couple times I did this, I got disconnected. So, that's improvement. That's improvement. All right. So I know the question on your mind: will I be looking at doing this? And the answer to that, unfortunately, is going to be a no. I have hit the wall. So another pretty short one here, although almost 3 hours. That was a pretty good overall approach and landing. I'll take that 1.16 G's. I feel like I got it down in the right spot. How do I turn that on here? Let's turn satellite mode on. Yeah, it was a little left to center and a little short of the touchdown lines, but in the zone, and I'll take that. I will take that. So yeah. So unfortunately, again, it will not be a milk run Monday. But hopefully you enjoyed this. I am trying to find somebody here that's maybe doing something like that. There's a bunch of good Aussie streamers out going on right now. So let me see which one I can grab. Amplify Oz is it's in Japan. Oh, he's in the big old 380. Studio Canuck. We just rated Studio Canuck the other day. Yeah, let's go check out Amplify Oz. Let's go see what old Tristan's up to here. And yeah, let me kind of close things down on my end. So I do appreciate you guys coming in. It was great to see you guys. JDS, thanks for the 100 bits. Again, Defective Crayon, appreciate the raid early on. And Flydeck, thank you for the follow. I will most likely be back tomorrow for a little Moncton-ish Monday. It might be a little too late, but we're gonna give it a shot here. We'll just, again, it all depends on what my evening ends up looking like. And if I'm being honest, I probably shouldn't have been flying tonight just because of the chaos in the background, but should have been trying to help a little bit more. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. My next scheduled flight is actually Tuesday, and there is a chance I'm going to be back in that DC-6. I need to do another familiarization flight with that since we have the Vintage Cross the Pond coming up here, and I'm going to fly that for that event. So anyway, Shuzi, thank you very much, my friend. I did lurk. I've a lot to talk to you a little bit. You have yourself a good night as well. AvGeek Central, thanks for hanging. JDS Fan Club, JD's Fan Club, I should say. Thank you. P3 Ron, great to hang out with you as well. Slanty, I know you've already gone to bed. Downwind Sim, same. Everybody else that was here, appreciate you and enjoyed the heck out of tonight. I would call this a successful test. Definitely making progress, and so look for me to check out another jet sometime in the near future for X-Plane. In the meantime, though, let's head over to Amplify Oz. I will see you guys in the next day or so. Can't wait to fly with you again. Until then, take care. God bless.